leadership.
Since you have talked about Pakistan's role, let's try to see it in a broader picture. We know the way Pakistan has emerged on the international stage, especially after you see that the Indian attacked Pakistan, the Pakistan retaliated, and then Donald Trump jumped in and he said that has been made and they are not going to fight with each other. And then we saw that the best ally, the Indo-Pacific ally, India, and then we saw the estrangement between their relations. And they were no more close to each other. And even Trump was repeatedly saying that 10 planes fell, 12 planes, 11 fell, and then slapped some tariffs, 80%, 100%, 50% he was talking about. That came now onto the 10%. And last visit of Narendra Modi, and when they sat with each other, that is discussed very widely, that he was mocking. I mean, the ally, the way he treated Ukrainian president, hardly it was different. He was calling him, this is the poor man who is a beautiful man, but he could be a killer and all those things. And then he would say that whenever he will be needed, I will be there to help him. And then asking, oh, how does it sound? So how do you see this all thing and the way Pakistan has been raised his status in all this situation? And as you mentioned, that Pakistan's role will remain remembered in the history as well, the way it has helped Iran and America come together. So in this broader perspective, what we have got economically and what prospects you see? Okay, fine, we did the great job. We defeated India. We have good relation with the United States of America. But economically, we are suffering. How do you see this?
First of all, when Modi and President Donald Trump met each other, and Donald Trump praised a lot his personality, and he made comments on his grace. So calling killer is not, or has not those meanings which we call. It is also used in positive terms in American slang. As you talked about the benefits for Pakistan, or what did we achieve, when in May, when there was a conflict between India and Pakistan, that was just 4 days issue. Or just, I say that May 10th was the decisive day, no doubt. If you let me allow that, if I draw a parallel between cricket and diplomacy, so that, on May 10th, actually, we played a huge 100-meter yards. But after that, in Iran conflict, we have scored a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, we took singles and then doubles and then sometimes many fours.
And then even centuries.
Exactly. Pakistan's role as a key player, as a major player, not only in the region, globally. United States is a superpower. His leadership, as you know, when he entered the room in G7 meeting, Donald Trump said that I'm a boss. So the boss who does not praise his counterparts or leaders of European countries, but dozens of times he has used superlative words for your political leadership and for your field marshal, General Asim Munir. It means that they have accepted the pivotal and crucial role of Pakistani leadership. It was not easy to bring Iran on the table. And it was more difficult to bring Donald Trump to bring on table. Both countries have agreed, the Iranian leadership and the US leadership, that ultimately the Pakistani leadership played so critical role and so significant role to succeed, to make this deal.
Happen.
Exactly. So this is not an ordinary thing. That you are a facilitator, that you are a mediator or conciliator between this a superpower at one side and there is another regime, the Iranians. And this conflict is not between only one nation. US and Iran. Israel is another player.
Exactly.
And then 8 other Gulf countries are also involved in the conflict. So it was kind of an octopus. It could lead to another major war in the region.
Yes.
It could lead to a world war. So I think Pakistan's role is appreciable, no doubt.
Yes,
It was not possible with the efforts which were made by our Field Marshal, Nasim Munir. It was not possible for our
Political leadership.
role of our political leadership. So I think now Pakistan is in a position at global level that other countries, there were many other leaders and other countries, they could also play a role.
Even Turkey was
Even,
there.
yeah. It means that now we should be proud, being a Pakistani, that Pakistan has a status. Pakistan is behaving, as I used to say in the past, that no, we are not an ordinary country. We are a nuclear power. So Pakistan is behaving as a nuclear power. And credit goes to the Field Marshal, Nasim Munir.
But if you see, Pakistan has the legacy to bringing, I mean, we have a history that we brought America and China together. That was a great role at that time as well. And even we have been fighting the war against terrorism. And in that context, in overall, what do you say that we will be just being praised for all this? And when it comes to our geopolitical position that we enjoy, now America, even Donald Trump understand that because this region is there, it is much more important than the India that he had been supporting for long. Even now you see that their policy, Indo-Pacific policy that is coming from long time, and that was a Pacific policy. Donald Trump has named it Indo-Pacific. Now that Indo has been removed. And now there is a consideration that Pakistan is there. How do you see the way Pakistan is affected by the terrorism, and we are still facing that menace, I feel, if you like, and economically we are facing a lot of troubles. If this is going to get resolved, the way the America and the Iran are coming together, do you think that we will be able to play diplomatically our role as well, that we also have some needs, especially when it comes to the energy needs? And as you know that Iran has constructed its gas pipeline. We haven't, because of obviously United States of America. India has got benefit of that if India left, they got the nuclear powerhouse there. What do you think that anything better going out after this deal for Pakistan as well?
For me, it's kind of an equation, as in chemistry or physics.
Yeah.
If you accept that Pakistan has a major role, Pakistan will have a major share.
Yes.
And Pakistan will be the greater beneficiary of this conflict, which has been ended.
Okay.
But I agree that Pakistan is facing some sort of a different kind of a threat, which is internal, not external, in a sense that our enemy, India, is, or maybe agencies of the other countries, or Mossad or some other, they are playing that when you cannot defeat Pakistan in an all-out war, as what happened in May, so it means that your enemy is not sitting. So they are trying to use proxies through Afghanistan, through splinter groups, to destabilize Pakistan internally, not only in the mainland of Pakistan, but you have seen recently what has happened in AJK
Yeah.
or Action Committee and their protest. But I used to say that it will not be easy for India because Pakistan has a history to defeat terrorists. We have fought a war, a global war on terror. Similarly, we have faced, in 80s when Soviet Union entered in Afghanistan. Pakistan is probably the most experienced country in the world to deal with the issue of terrorism or terrorists. This is a new threat maybe for some people here, but I think Pakistan has been facing for decades this issue, and we will face again. But we have to think, because our neighbor Afghanistan in the past, we have been friendly relations with the Afghanistan regime. If India is playing their role, Pakistan should also think over Afghan policy. We have shown recently an aggression, no doubt, as there are only 3 nations in the world have been using preemption: Israel, USA, and Pakistan. So we will think about the relationship with Afghanistan. We have been good in the past. Again, we can build better relations with Afghanistan. And similarly, in Gulf countries, as there's a split. But what you have got a new strength, a new element in this region with Pakistan is Iran. Iran is a better country now. Iran will be a good ally of Pakistan in future. As you talked about the gas pipeline and energy and oil, and I see that there will be more trade between Iran and Pakistan. There will be more confidence building measures between Iran and Pakistan.
But here is my question again, that we had a very good relation with the second biggest power in the world, China. Obviously, militarily, we have become very strong. When it comes to economy, we could not, become the country we should have. Having good relation with China. Now, it's a blessing in disguise that we have come close to Iran as well. Do you think that Pakistan has the capacity to become a trade hub, an emerging state? Do we have that diplomatic capacity, economic capacity? Do we have that kind of leadership that can understand that how can we get maximum benefit out of it? Or we have to work on that?
Diplomatically, we have played well. We used to say that India had been playing diplomatically better than Pakistan.
Yeah.
But Pakistan has wonderful relations with the United States of America, better than India now. Pakistan's relationship with China are exemplary, exceptional, no doubt. Both are major powers and superpowers in the world, no doubt. The question is the leadership. Question is the stability. Question is the
economic vision.
Exactly. I do have some reservations here. We do not have a stable, viable political system. No, we do have a fragile. Previously, we had a kind of what we call the hybrid system. Sorry to say that our politicians, they have not, I guess, learned to build a viable, stable political system. That system is what you call regime is backed by the institutions, the powerful institutions of the country.
Yes.
So at this moment, when we are powerful militarily, we should be powerful economically, no doubt. Soviet Union collapsed, not militarily, economically.
Exactly.
Now we should have at least a consensus over the type of a system.
Yes.
At least I used to say or suggests a new kind of a social contract.
So this political ping pong must
It will not
end.
work. It will not work. Legitimacy is very important for the government.
Yes.
The current government has lost her legitimacy, no doubt. They are trying their hard, as they have recently, lowered the prices of oil. First time it has happened in Pakistan, no doubt. But we should talk all political stakeholders for the sake of the national interest. Once I remember I wrote an article in the Waqt that we need a national government. We need a consensus-based government, that all political forces, they look at the major threat to Pakistan or major interest to Pakistan. State is the first. We have enemies around us, no doubt.
But we have people as well.
Exactly. And Pakistani people are resilient, no doubt. But the weakness, the fragile political system.
Affecting the masses.
Exactly. And you have pointed out really or correctly that if you look at the budget, recent, so we are paying 1,000 Arab in debt servicing. Nothing left for what you call the developmental budget. We have raised a little bit our defense budget, but if you look at the Indian defense budget, so it means that there is no other option to build economically. There is no option to build, that economy which can lead or which is a requirement for a nuclear power. Current economy does not support a nuclear power like Pakistan. So it means
we need a
not
robust
minor
economy.
changes. It requires overhauling of the whole economic and political system.
But we don't see anything that, the purpose of my question was from asking to you this, that we are not seeing anything like that emergency being created, that we have to overhaul our economy, we have to take risk. We have, if you look at this government, it had a better chance, like we used to say for the previous dictators, even Musharraf, he had a chance to do the things that other couldn't do. Even this government had a chance because it was not going to lose much when it comes to the political cost. They did nothing in a way, and they are now being criticized. But where is that economic vision that other great nation had? If despite enjoying good relations with America and China, if that policy is missing, if that vision is missing, would we be able to, after 5 years and so, we will be the same quagmire that we have been?
I don't think so. Look at the deal with the IMF. Our government still depends upon the agreement with the IMF. We are under the clutches. And similarly, the Western powers and the United States and even our enemies, India, they know it, that we are suffering economically. If you look at our trade balance, you look at our exports, which are far less than our imports. And not a single indicator of economic development
is
currently
encouraging.
going in Pakistan's favor. Or it means that you have to have, as you said, a kind of a what you call economic emergency. Economic, and no doubt in future you will see that you will get money from your friends, and particularly Saudi Arab, they have agreed to start oil refinery in Gwadar and some other Gulf powers, and China. Even if you succeed to develop Gwadar, as 100 years ago Hong Kong was built, and now Hong Kong has become a major economic hub of the world. Pakistan has potential, no doubt. We have everything, what you call natural resources. Issue is the policy, how to extract them. Issue is the corruption. Your whole political and economic system is corrupt. We have created what I used to call a culture of corruption. We should be nationalistic. We should be more patriotic. We support our institutions which are responsible for our security. But there's a different political thoughts in this country, unfortunately, which was created in the past. So you need more consensus on number of issues. You need more consensus on political and economic issues. And there should be a dialogue, no doubt. I'm in favor that all political forces and stakeholders should come together and sit together and just look at the interest of the country. Look at the country, that no, we are not an ordinary country, a nuclear power.
Yeah, but with more than 40% under the
Exactly.
poverty line.
Exactly.
That is very interesting point, and we conclude here. Thank you so much for joining us.